You ever wonder why some midterm rental companies seem to have a regional manager in every city while others are stuck running everything from a laptop in their kitchen? It is not magic, it is recruiting, and most operators are doing it completely backwards. Here's the thing nobody tells you. A regional operations manager for midterm rentals is not the same as hiring a hotel manager, because this job is part property whisperer, part travel nurse therapist, and part logistics nerd who actually enjoys spreadsheets. Job boards like Indeed and LinkedIn work, but only if you stop posting generic property manager listings, because that is like fishing for bass with a hot dog. You need listings that specifically mention furnished housing, corporate relocations, and multi-unit oversight, or you will just attract people who think Airbnb hosting once makes them qualified. Industry-specific groups are where the real talent hides. Things like furnished housing associations and midterm rental operator communities on Facebook and Slack. These people already speak the language of turnover schedules and lease flexibility, so you skip the entire training phase of explaining what a midterm stay even is. Referrals from your existing cleaning crews and maintenance vendors are shockingly underused, and that is wild because these folks already know who shows up on time and who ghosts. Ask your best vendor who they would trust to run a region, and you will be stunned how often they already have someone in mind. Recruiting agencies that specialize in property management or hospitality can save you time, but treat them like a tool, not a magic wand. You still need to vet candidates yourself because an agency's definition of experienced can sometimes mean they binge-watched a home renovation show one time. Promoting from within your cleaning or guest services team sounds boring, but it works because these people already understand your properties, your quirks, and your chaos. A regional manager who started as a turnover coordinator already knows which units have that one weird leaky faucet everyone complains about. Now let us talk about red flags, because hiring fast is not the same as hiring smart. If a candidate cannot explain how they would handle 3 properties with simultaneous emergencies, that is your sign they will crumble the first time a pipe bursts during a long-term stay. You also want someone comfortable with ambiguity because midterm rentals live in this weird gray zone between short-term chaos and long-term stability. Someone who needs rigid daily structure will struggle when a 30-day stay suddenly becomes a 90-day stay because a traveling nurse extended her contract. Local knowledge matters more than people think, almost like a regional manager needs to be part real estate agent and part neighborhood historian. They should know which areas attract corporate travelers, which streets flood every spring, and which apartment complexes have shady HOA rules that will ruin your week. Background checks and reference calls are non-negotiable, and please actually call the references instead of just skimming a resume. A 5-minute phone call can reveal more truth than 5 paragraphs of buzzwords like synergy and go-getter. Compensation structure can attract or repel the right candidates faster than anything else. If you only offer flat salary with no bonus tied to occupancy or retention, you might attract someone who treats the job like a 9-to-5 instead of a business they actually care about. Training during onboarding separates the managers who thrive from the ones who panic by month 2. Give them real scenarios, real software walkthroughs, and real access to your maintenance vendors, because nobody becomes confident by reading a manual alone. The myth that anyone organized can do this job is honestly kind of hilarious, because organization without industry context is like having a map with no street names. You need someone who understands tenants, landlords, lease flexibility, and a little bit of human psychology, because midterm guests are humans juggling complicated lives. If you found this useful and want real strategies instead of guesswork, you want to learn more about our company, check out our links in the description.